Hey Cancer, it is Ashley. We're going to look at your mid-September reading. We're going to do a strength, a challenge, and the outcome. And we'll do a 9-card spread and get some additional detail as much as we can to see what could be going on for you. So this will be that week that falls in between the new moon in Virgo and the full moon in Pisces. So the week of the 12th of September. If you feel like this is not your reading, please go ahead and check your other placements. And if you're interested in a private reading, the only way to set that up is through the website linked down in the description box. So I will not reach out to you directly. You will have to contact me. So anyone contacting you is a false person. It is not me. So keep that in mind. Be wary of anyone asking for money or anything of that nature, because I will not do that. Let's see what we have going on for Cancer mid-September. And I don't believe that I have, I don't believe I've done the Cancer love bonus, so I will be getting that up ASAP. I did go out of town for Labor Day, so I'm a little bit behind here. Alright, so we have the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Could be something that you are not seeing, or some sort of decision that is being avoided at this time. We'll kind of see how that's coming into play as we clarify. So, in your strength position, we have shining through. Isn't that lovely? So it's like this flower is blooming, opening up, and letting its light shine. So this card talks about just being authentically yourself with no masks, no cover-up, no fear of whether or not you'll be accepted. It's just being authentically yourself and letting it shine for all to see. So we have the Page of Wands, the High Priestess, and Temperance. It does feel like some sort of intuitive inspiration here could be coming in. And I do feel like there's probably been, in the past, a lot of work of like integrating your light and shadow sides. So like even as you get attention, because you have faced both the light and dark side of yourself, that you don't have anything to hide at this point, because you've integrated it with that Temperance card. Let's see, where do we have the Page of Wands? We have the Emperor and the Empress. Okay. Alright. Well, some sort of spark going on, potentially with your inner masculine and feminine. This could also be a twin flame situation. When I get the Emperor and the Empress and Temperance, those Those are pretty big signifiers for me. Let's see, what do we have with the High Priestess? So more Pisces energy with the Hanged Man. And the Death card. Could be the end of waiting for something here. Let's see, why do we have Temperance? Because we have the Death card here as well. It's like the end of something confusing, perhaps. Seeing a new perspective on something. Why do we have Temperance? We have the Eight of Cups. And the Five of Cups. I definitely feel like there's something in the past, some sort of past pain, regret, that you are walking away from. It could just be regret. It could be the vision that you had of what things should be like, and now you are walking into, going through this transformation, integrating that from the past, and then looking to expand here as we, look at this angle. I tell you what, in every video, I'm going to have to edit every video because I either have like a tickle in my throat and I start coughing like crazy, or I'm sneezing or something. I'm clearly having some allergy issues. Okay. I'm actually going to get one more on this. It's like there's been a full-blown transformation here. If you have Pisces placements, because we are getting that strongly, definitely look at that reading. I haven't even recorded it yet. I'll be doing that here in a few minutes, but that's coming through strongly. And Aquarius also got the Emperor and the Empress and this sort of spark of a new beginning here. So might want to have a look at those readings. I can link them at the end of this video. When it comes to other, so as far as like who you might be dealing with, we have Scorpio, Pisces, Sagittarius, and Aries, Taurus, Libra coming in so far. But it's like you've had this transformation, this shift in perspective, and suddenly there's like, it feels like no fear. It feels like no fear about who you are. No fear about just being absolutely yourself. And with this Emperor and Empress here, it's almost like, it almost feels like a celebration of that inner masculine and feminine. Like, it's like you're inspiring yourself as well as other people. Let me get one more on this page of wands. Getting the Five of Swords. So yeah, it's like letting go of conflict in lieu of just like unconditional acceptance and inspiration. It feels really positive. I mean, how could it not with a card that looks like this, right? Okay, so that is your strength. Let's see how that plays out. We have the challenge is the eagle, seeing from a higher perspective. So you may find that it is challenging to zoom out and really have more of an eagle eye view on something. Even though this is in the challenge position, you know, having the eagle totem come through is a powerful totem. You might want to Google the eagle animal totem or spirit, eagle spirit, to kind of get some more info on that. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Ten of Wands. I almost feel like maybe you don't see your own transformation. It could be that part of the challenge is that you've come through a situation, you've been transformed, your inner masculine and feminine is transformed, and it feels really good, but I don't know that you see the whole picture of just how big of a transformation this has been. It may just feel like it's been a really tough journey, and that's what you're noticing. It's like, okay, I'm kind of pooped, I'm kind of tired, I put in the work, but I don't know that you're maybe seeing just how big of a difference it's making. Let's get some more, which isn't a bad challenge to have, right? Let's see. I mean, it'd be nice for you to see it, but it's certainly a good problem to have. Let's see, Seven of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and the Moon. So some Cancer energy coming in there. We have the Death card, the Lovers, and the Seven of Pentacles. That feels very similar to that Aquarius reading. The Ten of Wands, which, by the way, I think was also in the same spot for Aquarius. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. So when it comes to divine counterparts, I do feel like there's been a big transformation. I do feel like it's even a transformation you've been waiting for. The Hanged Man and the Death card. The Seven of Pentacles and the Death card. It's like the wait is over. And, but now that the wait is over, there's some fears coming up. Like, what do I do? How do I move forward? Do I put in the time and effort? I've been waiting for this, but now that it's here, now what? So there is definitely a decision coming in. And we knew that with that Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. But with the Two of Wands here, it's like, can we expand this? Can you zoom out and see the potential, right? Are we going to work together, or are we going to battle? You know, like, I think that there's been plenty of pain in the past, and I'm certain that that's not what you want. Interesting. So I do feel like perhaps there's been some, like, under the surface transformation happening. You know, I was talking about, like, maybe you don't even see it all. So having the perspective that maybe you don't see it, like maybe you're not seeing just how big of a transformation has happened, perhaps because it is under the surface. Perhaps it's because you need to zoom out. But I think when you're faced with a choice, and I do feel pretty strongly that the choice could be this divine counterpart relationship. Like, do we do this again? Because we have 5, 5, 5. We've had a lot of change go on in that relationship dynamic. There's also been a lot of drama and pain associated with it. Interesting. Let's look at this outcome. We have letting go. And what this card talks about, it says time for release. It really, you see how it's like all the fall leaves, and there's also some angel feathers showing up in this card as well. And it's like being signaled by the universe that it's okay to allow something to change, something to be released. It specifically talks about how, like, the trees in the fall don't cling to their leaves. They allow the death rebirth cycle to happen, which is how we get, the fall colors and the fallen leaves. Because they know that they're going into a dormant phase and then spring will come again. It's like a new beginning will always happen, even if we don't see it right now, right? We have the 3 of Wands, the 7 of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles. It's like waiting to see, can this transformation become something like ultimate here with the 10 of Pentacles, or are we just fooling ourselves with the 7 of Cups? There are so many synchronicities in this reading with Aquarius. Even if you don't have Aquarius placements, it might help to watch that one. It's crazy. Let's see, why do we have the 3 of Wands? We have the Devil and the 2 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. We have the Tower and the 9 of Pentacles. And with the 10 of Pentacles, we're getting the Strength card and the 6 of Swords. Okay, so it could very well be that you decide not to entertain this relationship. It could be that it's not yet transformed enough, or there's something about it that you're not seeing with that challenge row there. But more so, kind of what I'm getting is like trying to expand beyond the limits that the past have put upon this relationship. It's like there was probably some toxic behaviors in the past, some negative attachment here. And it's like, can we release the past? Can we release the illusion that we've even been alone? Can we have the strength to move into a calmer direction? So I kind of see it both ways. We have the letting go, time for release. Do we allow this to be reborn? We've had the Death card twice. Do we allow it to transform past what it was in the past and into something new? Or are we calling it quits and walking away from this? Very interesting. It's like letting go of the narrative, which again is like spot on with the Aquarius reading. I'm kind of surprised that we don't have any Aquarius cards coming through. It's crazy. Yeah, letting go of the toxicity of the past, letting go of, potentially codependency of the past, letting go of the idea that we're doing this alone. And having the strength to do so. Because essentially, we hold on to those stories of the past because we don't know what's coming in the future, right? And we were just talking about that with this letting go card. It's like trees don't hold on to their leaves. They release them. And then spring comes again. Interesting. I think that no matter what, you have this amazing strength of the month of just like accepting yourself just as you are, and potentially even accepting this counterpart just as they are. Curious. Well, I'll be interested to see how this plays out. I'll link those videos at the end. I talked about the Pisces one, which I haven't filmed yet, and also the Aquarius reading. I highly recommend it because it's almost like the same story here. Interesting. Okay. Give me a like, share, subscribe if this was your reading. I appreciate your time, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.